It's not okay to be white?
Yeah, they said that. Yeah.
People say that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think some people are saying no to that question?
I don't know. That's probably a personal issue within themselves because it's okay to be whoever you are.
People based on the content of their character and not the color of their skin?
No, you need the color of skin is very important.
It is important.
By the way, do you agree with her?
Yes, she does. I have a black son. I don't want my son come home with no white woman. At all. He know better.
Do you tell him that?
Yes.
How old's your son?
21.
And he's not allowed to date?
He could date who he want, but they can't come in my house. And I'm not going to have no parts of it. I don't want no mixed babies. I want a black baby, grandchild. That's what I want.
What's going on, everyone? It's Talk Skinny here today. We're reacting to White Fragility author Robin DiAngelo I'm speechless right now. This whole event has completely went full circle, right? So we canceled Scott Adams, for saying that white people should get away from black people. But this lady here is presumably not going to lose her job for saying black people need to get away from white people, if I'm understanding that correctly. Anyway, before I get into the article, let's look at this clip.
And then I'm a big believer in affinity space and affinity work. And I think people of color need to get away from white people and have some community with each other. And I'll let that go and maybe see if anyone else wants to pick it up.
So yeah, inverse theory, right? If it's true for one thing, it should be true for the other. But apparently this is an affinity space. So there can be no affinity space for white people, guys? Wow. So based on your skin color, you're not even allowed to have an affinity space.
Nope.
So let's get into this article. White Fragility author champions segregation. Dilbert creator loses career for saying the same damn thing. Hey, that's double standards for you guys, right? And it seemed like this is what black people want, right? And you saw it, guys, in the intro, right? I gave you full spectrum. I gave you the black people that was like, yo, there must be something wrong with you if you think it's not okay for people to be who they are. And then you got the black lady, and some people didn't believe me when I say, well, black women used to go around and tell their sons not to date white women, and that was the perfect example of what that was. Like, it doesn't make sense. Fixing racism with more racism. Tell me how you fix a problem, right? An eye for an eye will make the world blind, right? Isn't that what the good book says? But it baffles me truly, that there's people that hold this opinion, right? Because you would think the people that went through racism and segregation, they'll be the most compassionate about these issues.
Nope.
And that's how I tell you that we're so far removed from our legacy of slavery that now you got black people openly saying this stuff in public. They feeling so comfortable because there's CRT professors like this Robin DiAngelo lady that encourages this nonsense. And this is why I say CRT is trash. And no one's gonna. That's the hill I'm willing to die on. That CRT is garbage. This is the type of stuff they spiel to your kids. They want your kids to have this type of mindset out into the public. Now, there's still some few sane people, but if we allow CRT to keep continuing teaching this stuff to our kids, racism is going to come back with a vengeance.
Bruh.
And it's all because of CRT professors like this Robin DiAngelo lady. But let's get into the article. White Fragility author Robin DiAngelo offer a separatist proposition in which she advocates for racial segregation. Y'all liberals always advocating for something, bro. Prompting conservatives to note that Dilbert creator Scott Adams was vilified, reportedly lost 80% of his income after making essentially the same proposition, but from the opposite perspective. And this is how you know an idea is not consistent. Is that if all you had to do is change the gender or change the race, and people will say it's sexist or racist, then the opposite is also true, that your original statement was sexist and racist. But you think these people believe it?
Nope.
No. Rules for thee, but not for me, right? I thought we were done treating people based on the color of their skin, but on I thought we were done with that. But it seems like we're not.
Nope.
But let's continue. Adams had reacted to a Rasmussen poll that asked whether people agree with the statement "it's okay to be white," and I demonstrated that in my intro video. 26% of black respondents disagreed, and 21 said that they were not sure, prompting Adams to state, if nearly half of all black people are not okay with white people, that's a hate group. He referenced something. He said, hey, if a group of people hate me, it's like saying, hey, if atheists said it's not okay to be Christian, and I say, hey, okay, that's not a group. I want to call it a hate group, probably. Like, and that's what I said. I said, hey, Scott Adams made a mischoice. He made a misuse some words, but end of the day, his premise wasn't coming from a racist place. It was more from a, damn, why should I be around people that supposedly can't agree that it's okay for me to be who I am? And now that's where Scott Adams was really going with this. But people want to say he's a racist, whatever. But y'all better call this out. Y'all better call this lady out. Because for too long, I see people hold, especially based on their politics, they want to hold them to the standard. But when it's someone else on their side that does the exact same thing, the exact same rhetoric, except a different perspective, y'all don't demonize them. Y'all don't say anything. Y'all actually congratulate us. Y'all just like, oh, this is a thought-provoking idea.
Bruh.
You don't give anyone the benefit of the doubt in this culture right now. This politically charged culture right now. But yeah, I digress. Let's get back into the article. I don't want anything to do with them. Adams continued. And based on how things are going, the best advice I can give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the F away. Whenever you have to go, just get away, because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. And I disagree. I think we can fix this. I just think more people need to speak out against it. And if you're white, yo, own that. Like, don't let no one come here telling you it's not okay to be you.
Bruh.
Like, no one can ever come to me and say it's not okay to be black. It's not okay to be American. It's not okay to be Haitian, whatever. Right? No one can come to my face and say that, because then I'm willing to fight. I'm willing to confront them and say, hey, like, you a bigot. But I think this is what's missing in the culture, that white people need to speak out more against it. Now, y'all don't need to, choose your words kindly, because, you have to understand the climate we're in. But still, like, you have to push back against this. Right? Just like we always complain about the women who don't want to push back against this transgender stuff. If white people don't stand up for themselves, these CRT people are going to keep getting away with doing this stuff. Because this is not okay. Wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter who it happens to. Because black people okay, and this is the example I like to say. If black people allow this to happen to white people, because it always come full circle.
Bruh.
It always come full circle. So when it comes back to black people again, when y'all start getting discriminated again, y'all gonna be like, oh, this is unfair, and then they're gonna go pull up the receipts and be like, oh, you said it wasn't okay to be white. Okay, so why now you complaining that we're saying it's not okay to be black?
Bruh.
And now y'all gonna be stuck. Y'all gonna be like, because you participated in the same thing, then now you gave them permission to reenact it back to you. And this is what I think is the Marxist plan. Because at the end of the day, Marxism is just about causing conflict, causing war. That's all Marxism is. Marxism is pretty much a academic way of saying tribalism.
Bruh.
That's all I'm gonna say. But Adams later defended himself, saying the trick is just to use my quote and to ignore the context, which I can helpfully add afterwards. Adding that his main 2 points were treat all individuals as individuals, I agree. No discrimination, I agree, and avoid anything that statistically look like a bad idea for you personally. And that's not specified in gender anywhere. Not gender, not race. It's a general statement. D'Angelo was speaking on a group chat when she declared that she was a big believer in affinity spaces. Oh my God. And I think people of color needs to get away from white people and some communities with each other, and I'll let that go. Maybe see if anyone else wants to pick it up. And you guys saw that clip already. Anti-woke warrior Christopher Rufo, noted that the incoherent writing, it's amazing that for an entire year, the libs scrambled to find their moral voice and settled on Abram Kennedy and Robin DiAngelo, who turned out to be two of the greatest midwits of our time. I kind of agree with this statement. This is where I got the video from, guys. If you want to check it out, Rufo shared it online. I think it should be everywhere at this point, but yeah, I completely agree, man. Like, this is some pseudoscience stuff. This is just speculation, emotional reasoning, and trying to label it as scientific. Because to me, these people got no credibility. Like how we went from we want to judge people based on their behavior to no, race is the only thing that matters. we really have come full circle. We're not progressing towards anything. It seems like we're regressing now. We're going back in time. We're going backwards now. Right? They find, because I like to use this analogy. You can't move forward if you keep looking back. But they're like, hey, F it, let's reverse. We can look back and reverse. And this is what it seems like these people want. And this is why I'm so against Marxism, because Marxism is not about solving anything. It's all about causing conflict. But hey, I digress. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree, disagree? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.